really quick, just to go back to the plastic surgery stuff, because I don't know, there's a little bit of pushback on that. So I would prefer a woman, so let's say a woman had fake breasts, but before she was totally flat. A lot of people might think, whoa, I would prefer her totally flat as she was. I don't care if they were lopsided, if one was bigger than the other, whatever the fuck. I don't care. I would prefer her as she was without fake breasts.
Yes.
Same with lipo. I'd prefer a girl. I'd prefer a girl with a little bit of belly fat than with a lipo belly.
Yes.
I think it doesn't look great. BBL. I'd prefer a girl with a flat butt than with a big BBL. I think it looks weird. What's the other one? Lip fillers. I'd prefer a girl with a small upper lip than with lip fillers.
I think that's coming
really
back.
great.
I think way less women are getting lip filler now. A lot of girls are getting it dissolved, which I love. I'm excited to see women be more confident with their own face. Yeah, I think it's definitely coming back.
That was very wholesome.
All right, let me get a couple chats here.
Wholesome.
We have Doc Venablis. Sorry, but white coat, you are such a hypocrite. You bragged about all the dough you make, but will not have a second date if the man won't pay. No wonder you have trouble with dates, cats, lots. Wow.
If I have
Whatever.
trouble with dating.
Whatever.
Oh, there you go.
Kind of a baddie.
Wait, I saw in your Instagram, it said you were a feminist. Is that correct?
Feminist and liberal both. I cannot categorize myself just with one. I definitely am a feminist, but I have also life showed me that I have to respect men so much too, and I'm not going to judge because you're a man and basically I'm going to disregard, and this is my belief system. So kind of about 2 years ago, I have respect to human being, and is not based on if you're a male or female.
Okay, but
But I have lots of passion for women. It's
Sure.
a part of me because I'm a survival, and I survived in life, and I had a very, very hard life coming out from Iran and Middle East and being really living in a very suppressed country. So there's a part of me always want to fight for women, and then my heart goes for women, maybe not as much as goes for men.
okay, but as a feminist, kind of what are the primary things that you believe in related to that?
I believe women should not sell their body.
Oh, okay. There's different.
Absolutely.
There's
I
different
think-
feminist views on that. On one, some feminists believe that women should have the freedom.
If
to
you want
do
to
it.
have fun, I'm perfectly fine with it.
But then there's the other side of, it's for the benefit of the male gaze, and you're being objectified, and you're being what's the other word that's often used?
Empowered?
Well, no, that's the
That's what they say.
anti-feminist.
Oh, objectified, you mean?
No, there's another term that is evading me, but okay.
I never go to strip club.
Yeah.
I just somehow randomly ended up 2 weeks ago in the strip club. I didn't know that's a strip club. I was supposed to go to the bar section and ended up and watching the girls bending and taking money from floor, and it was like I'm getting slapped in the face. I couldn't do it. I want to save them, and I could not stand there. And I would almost had tears in my eyes, and I'm like, what can I do? What can I contribute to the society so the girl value herself? So the girl go find a career. The girl finds something for herself that values more than someone throw money and then
Sure.
pick it up.
So wait, as a feminist, do you believe in equality?
We can't really have 100% equality because we
Okay.
are different species. We can't really have 100%
Well,
equality.
we're not a different species, but I
No,
think
no,
I know
no,
what
no,
you
no.
mean.
Like,
know
I
what you
mean,
Genders,
we are
different.
men and
We're
women,
different.
so
Yeah.
you're different. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as a feminist, do you think that women? I know you said you're from Iran, so
Yes.
do you think women in the West are oppressed?
Sometimes they can, yeah.
Okay.
If they're from smaller cities. Because I work with lots of women, and then majority of my employees are women, so I still see that in all different cultures.
Okay.
I maybe have 5 male employee and 120 female.
Wow, we need to put some quotas on your hiring practices. See, that's what's interesting. I feel like equality, if there's an overrepresentation of women in a field, that's equality. But if there's an overrepresentation of men in a field, that's somehow evidence of
I know where you're going
discrimination.
is completely correct, but also I'm in healthcare. So
Yeah,
in
nursing.
healthcare, nurses,
More women.
how many
Predominantly women.
male nurses
Yeah.
we do
Yeah.
we have?
Same with
And
education.
you make good money in nursing. Maybe there should be some quotas, something. In there, you know, there should be a push
For?
for more male nurses.
Yeah.
Like meet the parents.
Well,
Okay, and so, do you believe in the patriarchy? That's kind of a core tenet of feminism, I think.
you know, I don't believe anything that is like written with, how can I say this? It's like, this is the law and you have to believe everything this way. I don't believe anything. I feel like every human being should be free from choosing and bending a law that it doesn't benefit their life. So for example, I want to say I'm raised in a Muslim family, and then my ex-husband was a Muslim, and then they wanted me practice certain type of behavior. For example, we couldn't shake hand if they're non-Muslim. And then, so this was norm to this society. So if I touch your hand and you're a Christian or you're a Jew or you're any other nationality, is like I'm almost dirty if I'm touching someone else. So then I need to have a freedom, although if I'm raised with that culture, if I'm raised with that religion and everything.
What's that have to do with the patriarchy?
Can we define the
No,
patriarchy?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask that.
Yeah.
Well-
No, I just want to say like I don't believe I was trying to
okay.
say like you should be free to bend over rules whenever you want to, and whenever it's wrong with,
Wait.
if you don't believe any part of it.
I'm a bit confused.
Well, okay, but I'm just asking because. Oh, hold on. Yo, Prometheus, thank you, man.
donated $100. As a hospital employee, there are copious amount of male nurses. I'm not a nurse, but I can attest I've seen them and communicated with them.
Well, yeah, there's definitely
Sure,
some.
of course.
Yeah,
it
there's
exists.
definitely some
Of
males.
course, I'm not saying it doesn't exist.
Well, I'm sure
saying
that
majority.
there's they've released statistics on the breakdown of nurses. I don't know what it is, but it's probably
It's largely women for sure.
it's for sure. I don't know if it's 80%, 90%, but
It's pretty high.
It's pretty high.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'm just asking because you described yourself as a feminist,
Mm-hmm.
but you also want a guy to pay for a first date.
You know,
I don't
let
get
me, tell,
that.
let me tell you why. Let me
Okay.
tell you why.
Tell me-
Because
tell me
I've been because of I know this is going to sound a little bit cheesy and it's not going to be like, but I've been conned before. Like,
You got conned?
yes, with like also guys coming after money, also guys coming and looking for like, oh, for you like seeking financial benefits or this and that. So because of that is like usually I have a lifestyle. If I want to enter the guy in my life, there is lots of financial benefit that whoever comes in my life, they will receive. So if they cannot even pay for the first date, and I'm like, I'm gonna have problem with my lifestyle. So I think this can be more personal to my life, maybe not gonna be applied to everyone else.
Right.
Life.
But I just feel like if you're a feminist, you believe in equality, and wouldn't it, like the equal thing be to pay on a first date?
Or
So
split.
no,
Or-
so
yeah,
that's
split
what
on
I
the first
said.
date.
So I choose a part of being feminist, not all of it. So it's like
Okay.
so I do believe equality, but not 100% because we can't be, for example, 100% equal. That's what I was
I
trying
think
to
the
say. We
philosophy's
can't be equal
cannibalizing
as a man and
itself
woman.
there.
But I mean, so equality when it benefits you?
Yeah, that's what it sounds
Yes.
like a little bit.
Were you
okay.
saying-
Oh, she admits it. There you go. Okay, show's over.
Conversation's
See-
over.
Well, and that's what she was meaning by the laws, I think,
Yeah.
too, and saying, one can bend, she believes that one can kind of almost bend laws when it's, or like the patriarchy, like societal things, when it benefits them, is almost what you were
What is-
saying, right?
What is the
I
patriarchy?
thought I said,
There is
So
no-
like, have you seen the
There's no
did you
patriarchy.
see
There's
the
no
What is the
Barbie movie?
patriarchy? Like, can
There's
you
no
define
patriarchy.
it? Like,
Did you
I'm
see the
not
Barbie
sure.
movie?
No,
Oh
I
my
said, what is the
gosh. Okay.
no? What is the patriarchy?
No, I know. So if I was
Like-
asking if you've seen the Barbie movie because
I have, and it's not about horses. So what
Barbie
is it
movie.
about?
So in the Barbie movie, they kind of go into what patriarchy and matriarchy is.
That's
it
right.
just
You should
more-
get your
Yes.
feminist talking points from a Hollywood.
I was
Barbie
more interested in
buster.
Oppenheimer, but yeah.
No, I watched that too. That's
It was
amazing.
so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Killian Murphy. Anyway, sorry.
Wait, hold on. How old is Cillian Murphy?
He's 45. I
There-
looked.
and
I
married.
said what I
He's
said,
married.
Brian.
Wait, hold on. How old are you?
28. That's
you
a reasonable
told-
age.
Oh, boy.
All right,
Reasonable
I guess
age. I'm past my prime
He's
of 25.
married.
I know.
That's like a,
I know. But I have such a crush
13.
on him.
well, that's a pretty big age gap there, though.
I
I'm just
know.
saying, you know.
But it's fine because I'm not 18 to 25, right?
He's writing that
Fine.
down.
You're right
He's
there.
writing that down. Red flag.
All right.